contacted US. He called a meeting of the big officers. What he told them, I don't know. And I don't need to know. Because he's commander-in-chief. And when the commander-in-chief is giving instruction to his subordinates, who are you to be there? And after all, and this is, I need to make this one clear, I don't support those who are accusing the president of not doing enough. When the commander-in-chief had given instructions to his subordinates, he has done his bit. You don't expect him to go and put on khaki. And when my friend Trump gives instruction to go and bomb anywhere, he doesn't leave White House. He has done his bit. I hereby command, bomb Iran. And then he goes to his bedroom and sleep. The rest is left to those who are supporters. So what he told the military officers, I don't know.
Daddy, listening to this video, one of the scriptures that is entering my mind is 1 Samuel chapter 13 from verse 11 to 14, where Saul was trying to push the blame to the people, and that didn't go well with Samuel. No, it wasn't okay with Samuel. And I am thinking, I see you, Daddy, as Samuel standing and talking to Saul. That is what I am picturing. And I don't see Samuel pushing the blame to the people. Because first, Daddy, you recognize that the president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of the country called Nigeria. And so Samuel was not pleased with Saul pushing the blame. In this case, Daddy, it wasn't Saul pushing the blame to the people. Daddy, you are the one taking the blame away from the king and giving it to the people, that the blame should go to the people. That in this case, you are the one taking it, and that the blame should go to the people, after recognizing that the commander-in-chief is the president. Daddy, that is not fair. It is not fair. Daddy, you likened the situation to say that if the president of the United States of America issues instructions, he doesn't necessarily need to go to the field to carry out the instruction. And I'm also thinking that if the subordinates disobeys those instructions, it will not be easy with those persons. Necessary actions will be taken to make sure those subordinates are necessarily disciplined. In the sad case, Daddy, the people are crying that the security has failed, economy has failed, and other things has failed. Daddy, instead of talking to the king, which you have done in time past and maybe still doing, openly taking away the blame from the king and putting it on the subordinates, I think is not fair. I think is not a welcomed idea, because I believe by the recordings of 1 Samuel chapter 13 from verse 11 to 14, Samuel will not take away the responsibility, will not take away the blame from King Saul. and handed over to the people. Even when Saul had the valid reasons why the people should be blamed, Samuel never listened. It was not even funny. He never listened to the valid and reasonable reasons of King Saul to push the blame to the people. Daddy, it's not fair, and I think it's not okay to push the blame to the people, because the president, I think recently, gave instruction concerning the situation of Rivers state of emergency. And I'm thinking, if the persons in charge had failed to carry out those instructions, I don't think they would have retained their positions. And if the people are crying that the system is failing, the president is responsible. If the system was to be on a positive side, all the glory would go to the president. It is failing, said by the people. The blame absolutely is on the president to fix it. Because if it is to be glorious, it would be the president is in charge, and because of his leadership style, that's why everything is going well. Now that the people are saying that it is failing, the president should take charge. Daddy, taking it away from the president, putting it on the people, on the subordinates, on the officers, that instructions are being given, is not fair. Samuel will not do that with King Saul. I don't think so. I don't think so. Daddy, I don't think so. Daddy, nobody is saying that the president should wear khaki and enter bush to fight. I don't think so. Daddy, no. It is not fair. Thank you, Daddy.